Imagine this, a chicken without a head, just walking around like it's no big deal. Sounds insane, right? But here's the crazy part. Mike the Headless Chicken did just that, and it gets even weirder. Alright, let me take you back to 1945, Fruita, Colorado. A farmer named Lloyd Olsen was just doing his thing, picking out a chicken for dinner. So he grabs the axe and boom, Mike's head comes off. But here's the twist. Mike didn't die. Instead, he started walking around, headless, like nothing happened. Lloyd was completely freaked out. I mean, you'd expect the chicken to fall over, right? But no, Mike was walking around, moving his body, still breathing, still going. Turns out, Lloyd didn't chop through Mike's brainstem, which controls stuff like breathing and heartbeat. So Mike's body kept doing its thing, even without a head. Seriously, how wild is that? Now you'd think Mike would be in rough shape, but here's the thing. He wasn't just alive for a day or two. Mike survived for 18 months. That's right, a year and a half. The Olsens had to feed him with an eyedropper, giving him water and food directly down his throat, because, well, he had no beak or head to eat with. But somehow, Mike managed to swallow it. It's honestly mind-blowing to think about. For 18 months, Mike kept walking around, growing feathers, doing his thing. People couldn't believe it. A headless chicken that's still alive. It was the talk of the town. And you know what? People loved it. News spread fast, and soon enough, the Olsens were taking Mike to fairs and carnivals. Crowds showed up just to see this living, walking miracle. He was all over the newspapers, radio shows, and even became a local legend. Mike wasn't just a freak show, he was a symbol of survival. People saw him and thought, if Mike can keep going, maybe I can too. But of course, living without a head wasn't all fun and games. Mike couldn't sleep right, couldn't groom himself, and his balance was all messed up. It was a tough life, and after a year and a half, tragedy struck. One day, while the Olsens were away, Mike accidentally choked on some food. Without a head, he couldn't clear his airways, and sadly, that was the end of the road for him. It was a sad ending, but Mike's story didn't end there. He'd already made his mark on history. Today, Fruita, Colorado still honors Mike with an annual event called Mike the Headless Chicken Day. It's a quirky festival where people raise chickens, share Mike's story, and just have a good time. Mike's legacy is all about survival, determination, and doing the impossible. So, whenever you hear a wild story, think of Mike, the chicken that lived without a head for a year and a half. Sometimes life is full of surprises, and the craziest stories can teach us a thing or two about hanging in there, even when the odds are totally stacked against us. If Mike's insane story blew your mind, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more unbelievable animal facts right here on the Animal Kingdom. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next one.